Hello again and welcome to another edition of Shed Talk. Hope your breeding season is going well, and in this video we're going to have a look at how mine is going. I've just been checking my online breeding cards that I keep. I've just redone them, mended it slightly. I use Google Sheets to store this data. What I will do is in the description of this video I will put a link to a blank copy of that Google Sheets document that I use, so you can have a look at it, download it if you want, and use it if you wish. It is fairly self-explanatory, so you shouldn't have any problems. If you don't have Google Docs or Google Sheets, then you can download it, I believe, as an Excel document. So if you're using Microsoft Excel, you can download it as that. The next, as I say, in this video we're going to look at a quick run round of the breeding cages. There are some videos coming up which I think I mentioned in the last video. The first one of these will be out on the 24th of December and is Shed Talk with, and that covers the visit I did when I went and got my outcross, so the breeder I got the outcross from. Very good. Or I hope it will be a very interesting video for everybody. He does talk quite a lot about his birds and his setups. So if you don't want to miss that, then don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell. The other videos that are coming up is I recently attended the Swindon BS meeting where Roger Carr gave a very interesting talk on his how he judges, and then there was a little bit around the judging some birds. It went on for quite a while, so I've split that, or I hope to split it into two different videos, and they will be out in the early new year, so at the beginning of January. So likewise, if you don't want to miss it, then subscribe and hit the bell. Please do hit the like button and comments as always. Well, final thing I suppose to say is I do have my BS rings. They arrived bang on time as this year, so well done to the BS, excellent service for getting the rings out. Well, I have rings, but do we have any chicks? So as is fairly customary then, we'll whiz around the cages and we'll start at cage 1 and work our way round to cage 6 and talk about each of the pairs and how they're doing in sequence. So in cage 1 is pair 1. This was the pair that we had a few problems with when we first put them in, and if you remember, we had eggs being broken, eggs left at the bottom of the cage, eggs going missing from the nest box. They now have settled down, and I'm pleased to say that they have got 5, or the hen is currently sat on 5 eggs, of which 3 of those eggs are full, which is good news. I'm glad that they finally got into the routine. The first of those full eggs is due to hatch fairly shortly, so at the beginning of next week. So touch wood, we should have some chicks off this pair. So moving on then to cage 2, which is my pair 7. You may remember that this was a pair 2 were in here, but I split them. Cockbird had gone off quite badly, and I actually removed him from the breeding cage shortly after I filmed the last update. So he went into the recovery cage, sat there for a little while looking very sorry for himself, but then perked up and has been quite perky since. He's still going through quite a heavy molt, so I'm not sure whether he was off colour or whether it is just the fact that he's molting quite badly, but he has perked up, feeding okay, so he will either go back into the flight, or when one of the breeding cages becomes available, I can put him back in there. But this pair then, this was my light blue outcross that I got, and if you haven't seen the video on outcrosses, which was the last video I did, I will put a link across the top of the screen now so you can go and have a look at that. So it was the main outcross that I bought in, so the sky blue, and I paired him up with a hen that I also got at the same time. It's during that visit, mainly because they looked as if they were, they were ready to go. So the cock and the hen were showing quite a lot of interest. However, since they've arrived and have been put into the breeding cage, the reverse is true. with actually the hen showing no interest whatsoever in the nest box and the cockbird showing no interest at all in the hen. So I don't know whether the hen's gone out of breeding condition or whatever, but my plan is to give these about another week, and if they don't start showing more interest, then I'm going to pair this cockbird up with the hen that was originally in this cage as part of my pair too. It was a dark green hen, and she went down straight away the last time and is still in quite good breeding condition. She's gnawing at the bars all the time as if she wants to get out of there and back into the breeding cage. She probably remember she laid 6 eggs, of all which were clear, mainly down to the cockbird. So that's my plan with this one. So I'm going to give them about another week. If not, I will move. I will give this cockbird a chance to go with a different hen, and then maybe we'll try that hen, the hen that's currently in here, later on in the year. So how about cage 3 then? Remember, this is the cobalt cockbird with a cinnamon grey-green hen. It's one of the pairs that I was quite keen to have a look at. This pair has currently doing quite well. Hen is sat on 6 eggs. 5 of those were full, so which was really good news, and 2 of those have currently hatched and the chicks are doing fine. I'm not sure of whether we've got one of the other ones is either a dead in shout or got addled in some way, because it is very late at the moment, but we'll see. You know, maybe they'll hatch, but if I can get 50% of the eggs hatch from this cage, I will be happy. So yeah, as I say, both the chicks that have hatched are doing well, so that's good news, both being fed well. So touch wood, we will get some decent chicks off of this pairing. So the next pair we're going to talk about is in cage 4. This is pair 4. You'll remember this pair only laid 3 eggs, and both were quite youngish birds. I mean, they're within breeding age, so they should be fine. Yeah, as I say, the hen only laid 3 eggs. She sat on them. One of those was full, and that hatched and is being fed. But it does look a little bit runtish to me. It's nowhere near growing as fast as some of the chicks in the other nest boxes are. So I need to keep an eye on this. If necessary, what I might do is move this single chick out of here and put her in one of the other nest boxes where I've also only got a single chick. I know lots and lots of breeders will do that. It's not something I do that often, but I might in this case. Let me know what you think. Is it worth just letting the hen raise a single chick in 2 nest boxes, a single chick in 2 nest boxes, or merging them together? I know there's lots of thoughts that the hens tend not to focus when there's only 1 chick in the nest box, and there is that risk that they will be underfed or not fed at all, because the hen wants to get back down to breeding again. Let me have your views on that. Please leave a comment. So that is cage 4. Like I say, I'm hopeful that this chick will make it all the way, but as I say, looks a little bit runtish to me. So let's now turn our attention to pair 5, which are in cage 5. This is the opaline cinnamon grey cockbird paired to a grey-green cinnamon hen. The grey-green cinnamon hen is actually the sister of the grey-green cinnamon hen that's in cage 3, the pair that we're quite keen on. This pair actually laid 5 eggs, of which 4 were full. The first egg unfortunately was addled. The second egg is hatched, and we're looking forward to seeing how many more of those eggs have hatched. She's actually, or the chick in this cage is being fed well, so looking forward to seeing how this cage develops. And finally then cage 6, which is pair 6. So this is a light green cinnamon cock paired to a yellow face hen. These pair laid a total of 6 eggs, of which unfortunately only 1 of those was full. That egg has actually hatched, and the chick is being fed really well. So I'm pleased with how this pair is coping with that single chick. And in fact, it's this pair that I was thinking about moving the single chick in cage 4 into, seeing as they are feeding it well and it's developing reasonably quickly. So once again, if you have any thoughts about moving chicks between nest box and nest box, whether you do it before or after you've rung, and how you make sure that you don't, or you keep a record of where the actual chick was from, for your breeding records point of view, let me know what you think. So as I say, so pair 6 is feeding a single chick reasonably well, and that's a roundup of all of the pairs. As I said, the start of the breeding season is going quite well for me at the moment. I'm quite pleased with the numbers of eggs I've produced quite quickly, and the current number of conversion from that into chicks, which is always what you're looking for. Now all we've got to do is get some rings on the birds and get them on the perches. So that's the update of all of the cages, and that's just about all we've got time for in this video. In the next video, will be the part 1 of the Roger Carr talk. So if you are looking forward to that, then please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to be made alert of when that video is released, then do hit the bell as always. So as I say, that's just about it. Until the next video, please do stay safe and enjoy your birds.